All right, guys, welcome back. Today we're going to go over how to connect your 22 IDEX to the Wi-Fi. Now, when you first open it out of the box, it's going to be in access point mode, which means it's emitting its own Wi-Fi network called 22 IDEX. So as we go through this process, we're going to connect to the machine, we're going to send it a command to connect it to your local Wi-Fi network, and then we're going to reboot the machine, have it connect, and then find the IP of the machine, and then connect directly to the machine over the local Wi-Fi. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is connect to the 22 IDEX Wi-Fi network. Okay, now the password when it's brand new is going to be 12345678890 or 1100110022. Most of them will be 1 through 0. 12345678890. Next, yes, and it's going to connect. And then I'm going to open up my web browser, and we're going to go to 192.168.0.1, which is going to be the root of the Wi-Fi network. And it's going to connect you to the control panel. Now, to use the machine, this is all you need to do. You can just connect directly to it and command everything. But we're going to go one further step and connect it to our local Wi-Fi network. So I'm going to go to 192.168.0.1. And as you can see, the Duet web control loads. And I'm just going to go straight over to the console. And you can send codes to the machine through either this top bar here or this bar down here in the console. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to type M587 space S. S means SSID. It's the network name. Now, the one thing to keep in mind when typing out the network name and password is that lowercase letters have to have an apostrophe right before them. So I'm going to do everything in uppercase and then just put the apostrophes before the lowercase letter. That's really the hardest part of this entire process, so let's do it right now. So S double quote, and our network name is Vision Minor, so I'm going to do V apostrophe I S I O N space capital M apostrophe I N E R, double quotes, close it out, and then I'm going to do a capital P with double quotes, and this is going to be the password. Double quotes, V I S I O N capital M I N E R 3309, double quotes, enter. So now, if I just do a regular M587 command, it will show me which IPs, which networks it has saved. So I can add multiple networks into this if I want to. So if you're moving the machine around or if you got different networks, you can connect to multiple networks. But for now, we're done. And so what I'm going to do next to connect this machine to the local network is go into the dashboard, go down to macros, go to System, Settings, Wi-Fi, and then Wi-Fi Client Mode. So I'm just going to click Client Mode, and then I'm going to unplug and replug in the machine to restart it, and it's going to connect to our local network. Okay, so now I'm going to connect the computer back to the local network, and I'm going to pull out my smartphone because this is the simplest and fastest way I've found to do it, whether you've got an iPhone or an Android. There's a lot of different IP scanner apps. So as long as the phone is connected to the network, it's going to scan and show all the devices on the network, and I'm going to look for 22 IDEX or Duet Wi-Fi and find the IP of this machine. Now, if I can't find it, then we're going to go and use the USB cable to plug into the back and send it some commands and find out what that IP is. So I'm just going to go into here, IP scanner, and let it load for a second. All right, so if I scroll through here, I did just see 22 IDEX, but sometimes it shows up funny, so I've actually got Duet Wi-Fi here. And this is 192.168.156.206. So I'm going to connect to that by typing in 192.168.156.206. As long as I'm connected to my local network, once again, this should load no problem. So there, as you can see, it loads up that duet Wi-Fi again, and we're totally connected. So now I can go on any device on the network and go to this machine's IP in the web browser, and I'll be able to have full control. A tablet, a phone, a Mac, a PC, a laptop, anything you got, it'll work as long as it's got a web browser. So now let's imagine I can't find the IP. I have no idea, it's all unnamed for some reason, it's just not showing up. Not to worry, super easy. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the included micro USB and I'm gonna plug it into the motherboard on the back. So now that I'm plugged in, I'm just gonna use a terminal application like Pronterface or YAT, which really means yet another terminal, and I'm gonna connect through the serial COM ports, which are just the USBs, to the machine so that I can send it a M552 command, and that's gonna spit out its current IP. So I'm just gonna open up Pronterface. And honestly, usually, I've found it automatically connects to the right COM port. So right up here, there might be a few different COM ports if you've got a few different USB devices plugged in, so you can just go through each one until you get it. But I'm just gonna go down here and type in M552. It says error, the printer is, oh, I'm not connected, that's why. So let me go ahead and click connect, and now we're connected. And now I can send that M552 again, and it shows me Wi-Fi module is connected to access point Vision Miner IP 192.168.156.206. And it's that simple. So now I can go ahead and unplug the USB, and I'm ready to move on to the next steps. And that's getting my filament loaded, getting my part sliced, loading that file into it, and hitting print. So we've got a ton of other support videos, and all of this can be found at docs.visionminer.com for all the other support documentation. And if you got any questions or want anything added to it, either reach out, email us, give us a call, leave a comment on this video. Either way, we love hearing from you. Thank you so much for watching. Have a positive rest of your day, and I'll see you on the next video.